because they don't tell everybody about this. Only rich people know.
They only tell. See,
Like-
this is the bullshit we're bringing down in this show. I also hit the intro out too early. My bad.
Oh my god.
Accidentally. Alex was on such a great fucking like roll. I got so inspired. I hit the fucking button like right as my face was coming up. I cut it
the
off
deal,
too quickly.
Preach. Banks are fucking rat bastards, and they're going to turn around and their board members are going to go on CNBC and bitch and complain about why people aren't doing X, Y, and Z, and why is the American economy blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you exactly why. Because you fucking clowns are more worried about dividends to your board members than you are about participating in the fucking economy, and it's driving me absolutely crazy.
However, if one of them wants to sponsor the show,
Yeah.
No, sorry, nope.
Oh, we've cut that line.
Money.
Yeah, you won't take bank money. Okay.
Nope. Basically, there's like Beechers. I'm cool. Beechers.
what
If
if
you guys
it's
want to sponsor,
Beecher's Cheese Bank?
You know what?
No, I
Look,
don't-
Beecher's cheese, Tillamook ice cream sandwiches. It's hot.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot out there.
Wait.
It's summertime.
nope. And I'm gonna throw this out here. just
Two
on
fine
the off
Pacific
chance-
Northwest companies.
Well, one more company. I will ask for sponsorship.
Okay.
The best ice cream sandwiches I have ever had
Shit,
in my
there's
entire
Tillamook.
life. Okay. The Kuwaiti Danish Dairy Company.
Perhaps.
I can't.
You-
I can't. Yeah, debate
You
that.
didn't know there was a Kuwaiti Danish Dairy Company.
Oh yeah, I
There
did.
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know
don't
there
know.
was, but
I did not
I
know
assume they
there
have
was.
ice cream.
Yes. I didn't
That-
know there was Kuwaiti Danish people, but
That-
apparently there are.
That and the Russian bakery around the corner that doubles as like a Tarkov server field, probably.
Yeah. But the Kuwaiti Danish Dairy Company is the best ice cream sandwiches in the world, and if they would like to sponsor the show, I will happily take their money.
Fair enough.
They're
hearing-
located in real Kuwait, so I think we might need to send them a letter too, just to make sure that they watch the show.
What I'm
P.O.
hearing
box.
is that he's going to volunteer to go get us some so we can all try these because he
on
needs to put the money
stream.
where his mouth is.
Yep.
You know what? I would
Nice
go back.
man.
I would go back to Kuwait City in a heartbeat. It's a lovely city. If you haven't been there, I highly recommend visiting. There, and Doha is also very beautiful.
Yes. Unless you're a woman, and then Kuwait is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's
Or
They don't
gay,
want me there.
or gay and lesbian, transgender.
I'm gay and no genders.
Yeah.
Which is
You're
like
kind of
booze.
fucked if you're not that. Just putting that out there. That's just fact. That's not me hating. I'm just pointing out facts of having to I've had to, do some casting out that way. Just things to watch out for if you ever need to do work out there.
You know where you can go though is Jordan. They're not too bad.
So see, tonight it's
there
not
are
me
several
insulting countries.
There are several states here where I am allowed to release the calamity that is my memories upon the general public. I'm gonna guess none of those states are gonna be a fan of Titty City.
Probably not.
Then I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. By the way, does anybody know if interracial marriage is good in South Africa? I was having that debate the other day.
It is now.
It is now? Okay, it wasn't for a
It
long,
is
long
now.
time.
No,
It's
no,
very recent, like very
Yeah.
recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't read Trevor Noah's book, I highly recommend
I have
it.
not. It's on the summer
Sure.
reading
Oh.
list.
Trevor
Go ahead
Noah
and
frequently jokes about he was born a crime.
Yes.
And that's the title of his book.
Yeah, it's the title of his book.
And,
Yeah.
and he was a mixed race individual born in South Africa during apartheid.
Yep.
And that was a bad time to be born a mixed race individual in South Africa.
Yeah. Speaking of which, too, he's coming to the Seattle Arena. I can't call it the Climate Pledge Arena. Like, I know that people I know named it and did the logos and all. Like, sorry,
fault.
it's so weird. It's not my fault. I didn't fucking name it.
The
That's
make
kind of a
the
dumb-
planet not as hot and use gasoline and recycle arena.
Might as well be.
Doesn't Amazon own Captain Planet? And if not, can they buy it to like
don't
get
think- I don't
licensing
know.
and be like, it's Captain
Well, wait,
let's
Planet
see.
Arena? I would go to everything at Captain Planet Arena. I would hold
Is-
that birthday party.
No, it's
there.
it's owned by TBS. Maybe
But
still.
they in turn owned by MGM because you guys are buying MGM now.
Listen, you guys, I didn't have a fucking thing to do with that
Look.
merger, okay?
Look, As long as they bring Don Cheadle back to be Captain America or Captain Planet again.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd be
on
okay
board.
with that. Yeah, actually, I would be okay if John
you
Cheadle came
haven't
back for it.
If you haven't seen the Don Cheadle Captain Planet skit, it's hilarious. You should go watch it.
Yeah.
I need Don Cheadle to just be everything. That guy's fucking hysterical.
Fair.
I love that we're calling tangents on ourselves now. 41 tangents for 41 episodes. I love it. Oh, what is this BTS bullshit you got up in here?
Oh my. What
That is
is
fantastic.
Bitch, they're wasabi chips. They're so fucking delicious.
Well, I don't know. I had to guess wasabi because it was green, but I haven't passed Japanese yet. Bok
That
has
would be-
not taught me correctly yet because
I don't even
she's
think
in
that, is that
fucking Japan and
Japanese? Hold that back up again.
it looked like Japanese. I only briefly took a look at it. Yeah, it's Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
I was like,
Yeah.
could be Korean. Nope, not Korean.
Yeah.
Definitely not Korean.
My Japanese teacher is
I
half
got
across the fucking world.
The app.
Yes. Captain Planet is
You said
still owned by Turner.
BTS, and I thought we got raided by the BTS army there for a second, and I was like, "What? Wait, whoa!"
Oh, that'd be
didn't
fantastic.
happen.
Because we have a giveaway tonight. So if the BTS are, I don't know who the BTS army is. Is it what I think it is? All the
It's-
K-pop
It's
fans.
the MC army.
Oh, it's the,
Yeah.
it's okay. So it's the okay, cool. So
Great.
it's Korean emo kids. Is what we're sweet.
Which, hi, welcome, hello. Please, we love you. You are welcome here
Fucking
and everywhere.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm starting to get into BTS and a little bit more K-pop. Actually, I'm not even gonna like try to front that shit's
No
not
shame.
fucking amazing. No shame at
There's
all.
no shame.
Welcome.
I have
You're
been a
not down with
BTS
this
fan
team.
since they shut down a feud among their fans that they were trying to start with Post Malone. And Post was just like, I don't want any part of this. And BTS was like, guys, can you just like not for a minute?
Post Malone also low-key or not low-key, either way, really amazing. So
Yes. His Twitter is the most wholesome and genuine thing in the entire world. I literally joined Twitter to follow him and watch the relationship he has with his adorable parents. Call
I stay off
Tangent
Twitter.
on
It's
the
it's Twitter is like the Moss Isley of social media. Nothing but scum and villainy on that platform.
Have to.
Mama
Yeah.
kind.
But I
The
think
Facebook
I
is a
think
fucking Death Star, though. Let's be real honest about that.
Facebook is
That's where all the
Death
space
Star.
Nazis are at.
And see, the problem is like Instagram is like the collaborators. They're like the Vichy government of France.
That's the booty social media.
That's
This is
terrible.
just booties.
Okay. I highly recommend scrolling around on TikTok. You will see some really interesting shit there.
And you will learn a ton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you wander into the right areas of TikTok, there's some cool shit on TikTok. It is no longer a child's dancing app.
Search the Mallo Man on TikTok right now, please. Thank you. Go ahead and follow right there. Thank you. Yeah. Shameless self promotion. I don't know. Hi. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to tonight's episode
Everyone
of Angel
is
City
hopped up
Stories.
tonight.
We are hopped up on everything.
I had a whole ass mocha right before stream.
Yeah.
I'm drinking 2 cold brews with Irish cream right now.
Nice. What are we, 42? I'm sorry.
We're at 42 tangents, so
Oh.
we have officially answered the question.
Yes, we have.
The meaning of life.
Yep. And we come full
Hey.
circle because we were talking about the Dolphins leaving. And when that happens, we're all screwed because it was hot this week. We were burning alive in Seattle. The fuck, man? It's crazy. Treat Mother Nature better than this, please. I appreciate it.
My spouse has a picture from near my in-laws where the street sign melted.
Yes.
It-
The highway
melted.
melted here in Seattle. That's how fucking hot it was.
Yeah.
The highway
highway-
melted.
The highway was like, fuck this, I'm out. And just broke.
When
You're done
asphalt
being a
is like,
highway.
I'm out. That's it. You're done. Oh my goodness. Anyways, welcome into the show tonight. We did our usual just chatting portion of it, but joining me tonight, playing a fan favorite who happens to have a new story out on Amazon Kindle today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cassie playing Catassie.
Happy last day of Pride, where since I unsubscribed from gender, everyone who's ever kissed me is gay. So happy Pride.
That
you
counts
go.
for me. Wait, I'm already there. All right, cool. But still, double gay.
Now you get to be
Yeah.
extra gay.
Yes. Life goals. To her direct right, it's fan favorite. He's got a robot arm for a leg, and he's happy to see you. It's Lance playing Blizz.
Just a PSA, runny super glue sticks fingers together really well.
I don't know why you want to do that.
And Joe
There's
warned
our
me about it.
educational bit for the night.
Okay,
I think someone was building Warhammer miniatures.
perhaps.
Yes, and fixing something on the bag.
Giggity. To his direct right, he's the Underground's best friend and our greaser in chief. It's Pete playing Buddy Boy.
Welcome to the podcast. Happy podcast. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
You guys. Those are my words of wisdom.
Fantastic.
Pass.
It's always pride around here. But joining us back from assignment, it's Alex playing Billy.
I was back last week.
I know,
and
but I had
also-
nothing better to say. Like, I was trying to make a transition for you, and
It
I was
didn't
gonna
work.
make fun of your Jerry curl that you got going on, but then I was like, maybe that's a little too, like, I don't know.
Well, just one of those. No, so the hair is getting thick and curly again.
Hello.
Yeah, it's getting thick and curly again. I'm like
You're just double
darkening
black now.
every day. So I have no words of wisdom, but I have a nice smile. Smile. That's all I got.
To his direct right and due north, she is our mama bear in charge. It's Wild playing Eve.
Oh, hey, if you ever establish boundaries with somebody and they throw a fit about it, then they've been caught being a manipulator and you should probably just get them out of your life.
We are very educational
Also,
here.
drink water.
There you go.
I want to punch somebody in so bad.
We'll get to combat later tonight, probably. Maybe. We'll see what you guys do. And finally,
There's a reason for that.
true. Finally, he is our resident Chaos Lord who starts all of the fights on this show. And we
There's
love him.
none.
And we love him for it. I'll take that payment in Venmo, Eve. It's Joe playing MC Grifter.
My words of wisdom are free tonight is in relation to lances. Should you accidentally glue your fingers together, remember the best solution to that is to make a ripping and tearing motion. Get that shit free as fast as you can. A little blood will just lubricate the process.
I mean, it worked for me.
I
Blood minus the blood.
just
No,
just
do not do that.
Also, drink water.
Fun fact, mayonnaise is a solvent.
it is
Fun
weirdly
Rubbing alcohol and nail polish remover.
yes.
How did you
Fun
find
fact.
that out?
While you're hot and you have super glue, just glue a sponge to your forehead and moisten it every 20
Is it-
minutes.
Isn't mayonnaise just like oil and eggs?
No, not anymore. It's
Wouldn't you like to know?
There's lemon
Yeah.
juice in
How
it.
did you
Typically, it's an
how did
acid.
you find out it was a solvent?
well anything.
I heard that mayonnaise was an instrument.
I mean,
No,
okay.
trick.
The
Mayonnaise
thing that I
is not
took
an
away.
instrument.
Okay, hold on. Let Catassie go.
I cast Mage Hair to call my mom and come get me because I'm scared.
All right, the one thing I took away from like 8th grade science class is that water is a universal solvent. That's so anything liquid esque, I'll believe it a little bit. I'm just saying.
It is, but it doesn't work very well with super glue.
Or that flex putty stuff.
It activates
Flex
the
seal.
super glue.
Yeah,
You can
flex
seal a
seal.
boat with
Fun.
flex seal.
Yep. Okay.
Fun
Put
fact,
a boat in there.
Yeah. Oh
super
god.
glue is activated by the moisture in the air.
And CO2.
Do not send me an article until after stream, but I need to see an article on that.
Mom's tangenting us again. I guess I got to move on to the pitch part of the show. If you would like to support the show, drop a sub. If you've got Twitch Prime Gaming, whatever the hell they call it nowadays, you can do it for free. You can spend somebody else's money to give us some money. It'd be great. You can also go to www.playidentico.com, where you can get In Defiance of Chaos, which is our novel. You can get some really fun stickers. They're nice and beautiful. There's a lot more stickers on the site. You can also get the core rulebook that we are playing with tonight. We'll get it, we'll sign it, we'll ship it to you and everything like that. And just released today on Amazon Kindle, Warehouse 54. It's a short story I wrote about Catassie and her character and a little bit of time that the team left her unsupervised. And so when she was left unsupervised, some things happen. You'll find out. It's only 99 cents. It's a short story, but it's 99 cents in the Kindle store right now. It's a very quick read, but it's a fun one. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I want to throw a shout to Brian C., who's my editor on that particular one. He was amazing. He took my Drek and made it nice and bloop, and then we put it out there. And I had a lot of fun making the psychedelic color there. So when you read the story and you kind of get the background to where the colors and things like that came from. So it's a lot of fun on that one. But go check it out. Amazon Kindle. Cool. I think. Oh, tonight at the break, we will have a giveaway. I'll tell you how to enter the giveaway at the break. Then I will, when we come back from the break tonight, we will do the giveaway. It is for a Identico grab bag, which has a ton of stuff, including, I have to get Alex this. I have 2 sets of dice that I will be putting into the grab bag as well. They are they're grounder colors, actually. They're very fancy in their grounder colors.
I have a poster here somewhere.
Yeah, it'll have some posters. It'll have probably a dice bag in it. It will have books and stickers and post and good stuff and the dice that come with it. So hang tight. We at the break tonight, we will get into that, and we'll give it away to a lucky viewer. It'll be great. Do we have any other announcements? Are we done? I think we're done with announcements. Yes.
You're all beautiful.
You're all beautiful. That's a great announcement. I like that one. Very true. Well, with that, then let's recap from last episode and then jump right into it. Things happen and then other things happen. That's your recap. No. Thank you for pantomiming that, Catassie.
I pantomime everything with my hands or my face or sometimes my hair, and I'm not present for most of it.
I love it. Thank you. Well, I was trying. That was me stalling while I was trying to get the notes back up. Catassie and Eve are currently wanted in Angel City in connection with some mayhem they might or may not actually have caused in the Angel City Hills. As such, our outlaws have fled the city. Not because of that, really. More because the fact that they are on search for organic food that has been untainted. They have connected the dots and realized that Benevolent is tainting just about every piece of food they ship into the city. And they are the main source of food coming into the city right now. And so the team are on their way to try to find seeds, growers, anything that they can find to start making sort of hanging gardens and rooftop gardens and things like that throughout the city, as a way to liberate more folks, especially in the Fringe, who aren't the Fringe don't have access to much of the organic stuff that the high society tends to do. So they cooked up a plan to literally make rockets thanks to Bunny Boy's amazing dice. And so they are armed with, I believe, 4 rockets that they're going to use to shoot seeds back into the city. And they have left the city right now in search of those seeds. And last
you know me, rockets and seeds.
Nice.
Sorry. Continue.
So after so they left the city. They broke through a hole in the wall that Billy is very used to, as he sneaks in and out of the city very often to get to Juarez. So they have snuck out of the southern tip of Angel City and are beyond, for some folks, beyond the wall for the first time in a long time, or for the first time ever for some people. Chat wants to know how Mega Drought is going in 2099. We'll get to that. Don't get ahead of the story.
So thirsty for information. Foreshadowing.
I love it. All right, team. Billy, you are driving your pickup truck that currently has 2 ROVs, 4 rockets, and 5 other people in it. And a partridge in a pear tree, I guess.
Wait, I have a request.
Yes.
I would like to have a small figurine on the dashboard.
The little, do you want the hula girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also
If you want, I can put.
Wait, can it be
cupcakes.
standing next to a figurine of Buddy Christ?
Of course.
I can put cupcakes up there and do my best hula dance and pressure for you.
Cupcake is 3 feet tall. That's a very large dash.
I was about to say.
That's
the truck
next
like that
week's
big.
giveaway.
We're just
We
gonna
still-
give away cupcakes.
Yeah.
Actual cupcake.
That's it. That'll be our next Kickstarter. Is we'll do action figures of muffins and cupcake.
We could do a 3D printer, design those up, and
Yeah.
then have a bunch of people to paint them.
Yep.
I don't know, chat. You let
Higher-
me know if you guys would support that on Kickstarter.
So we also have a resin printer we can use that hasn't been touched in a while.
Oh, goodness. We're just throwing out ideas out here now. Okay. What's that, Billy? Oh, okay. Well, you're driving, sir. Yeah, I know. You probably know the wastes as maybe as good, or Catassie and Muffins, Grifter, and Cupcake. Like, the 3 of you have pretty much been the only ones out in that have spent significant time in the wastes. Most of it for you has been driving between Angel City, Juarez, and, when you've been able to infiltrate Texas.
Yep.
So what would y'all like to do?
Where am I going? Person in charge.
That way.
Aren't we headed to outside of Albuquerque to the other? Maybe I day drink. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell we're doing ever.
Albuquerque's quite a way.
We were looking to go meet some people and get some seeds that we could load into our rockets. And also, I do want to point out, before we get too much further in the story, that Blizz is involved in this, so any of the food that we send in is going to be tainted in some way. I'm just not
Hey.
saying what way.
As long as I don't touch it, you're fine.
Stop rubbing it under your taint.
That may be a
Quit it.
very possibility.
I mean, he's got that prosthetic leg. He can take it off and get that taint, fully on it. But anyway, we're going to a place that has seeds to load into the rockets and fire.
And where is that?
I don't remember the last session. We looked up some, but I can't remember where it was.
Y'all didn't actually look at it. Y'all looked up.
I did.
You were like, I know some people here and here, maybe, but y'all just left. Y'all didn't make an actual plan.
I did computer internet research, sir. You made me roll for it and everything.
I made you roll to know how the trading happens because you come from Danaska, much like Catassie does, although Catassie is most recently from New Haven, also a major settlement out in the wastes.
How far away is New Haven from here?
Always.
A ways. You guys took a train, a hyper train.
Okay. So do we just want to find some caravans, or are you looking for where there's some farms? What are you trying to? We don't know where we're going.
Well, you're roboting pretty hard, so I'm going to assume you're asking me if you want to go to farms. And if that's the question, then yes, we want to go over farms because farms have seeds, or at least know where to get them.
Okay. So, Mallow, I'm thinking the area between the Colorado River Reservation and where the Kofa Wildlife Refuge used to be.
And farmers do better in collectives, so there's probably whole ass community somewhere.
That's where I'm heading. This would be the first stop I'd make on my way east.
Look, Mallow, I see your comment over there. Logic is something that nerds use, okay?
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the art situation like in Angel City?
The art situation?
Like, say there's a sudden influx of Monet style 3D paintings that make their way into the city that are actually just various colors of seeds glued to canvas to be moved into the city.
I mean,
That's actually how seeds have been smuggled before, so it would definitely be plausible.
Yeah, but if it's been smuggled that way before, they might be looking for it.
Depends on how thoroughly do they search their art imports?
you think that most things that come through the city get searched. You know,
Yeah, but like blue rubber glove search, or is it just more like a white glove dust check?
most of it is more of the, it's sort of in between that, right? As you come through gates and stuff like that, you would know that they use like x-rays and they use different like, you know, electronic means to actually look and see what's going on. So you're not, you know, sneaking a ROV in, or ROV controllers or guns or things like that into a city. You know, so it's a little bit more of an electronic sort of like way. So you can't, it's harder to hide some things like that, right? And so, you know, doing art and things like that and bringing it in would probably to them look like art. And unless they had a reason to necessarily like break your art down, like you're hiding something behind a painting or something like that, like I don't know if they would
So
necessarily
these-
worry
how-
about that.
How long is it going
These
to
are
take us to
custom
put this stuff
revisions.
Yeah.
Dude, it's simple. Literally all you do is like put some sort of sticky biodegradable thing on canvas, dump seeds on it, tell them it's abstract art.
All you really need is flour and water. It would create a safe glue that you would be able to use for the seeds, and it wouldn't be detected by anything. You don't have to worry about any plastics or silicones being on the seeds, and you would be able to wash off the seeds and spray off the canvas to get all of that done anyways, because flour, that kind of glue, can be broken down with more water because it's that solid.
Okay. So let's go get some seeds.
Let's go. There's gotta be
So,
Home Depot or something
I-
out here.
No, I go back to I continue driving generally east toward where I said, between the Colorado River Reservation and where the wildlife refuge was.
So
'Cause
you're
that's
headed,
the-
you're headed basically roughly
Southeast.
southeast, and I would imagine you're around 10, like I-10. What would have been left over of that?
Yeah, I'm staying east or south of the 10,
Okay, so
just
you're
to
going.
make sure that we're not on the damn road.
Okay, so you've gone around, like there's a sea right there. So
Yeah,
are you
but
fording that, or?
No, I'm going like past Mecca, right, north and north shore toward Palo Verde. Where the Colorado River is.
Yeah. Are you going up and around Yuma, or?
I'm going way north of Yuma. I'm not getting anywhere near Yuma.
All right. Did you go through Joshua Tree or no? Because you're basically out in a desert right now driving a pickup truck.
Yeah, so where we came out,
Uh-huh.
right, where you said we came out would be like east of Riverside, near where Palm Desert would be.
Yeah, roughly around in that area.
Okay.
Well,
So
no,
I'm
I
just
mean,
skirting-
if you no. If you came out the very bottom tip, you're out past San Diego.
Well,
You're
okay,
towards
so
Tijuana.
but if we're moving east, are we near like Holtville?
like you could go past, like if you're going due east from there, you're going past like the hot springs, like Elson. Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay north of the 8
Okay.
until we get east of Sandia,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll head north toward the reservation, toward
Okay.
the Colorado River Reservation.
All right, fair enough. Roll me survival. Let's see, or if you have navigation.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Rolling dice is fun. Yeah. All right, that's not bad. 17 total.
Okay, so with that, I mean, you're skirting the America-Mexico border, basically, which is something you've done probably hundreds of times. What's new to you is sort of taking that direct left and start going north towards the river. But you know the area well enough because you've used that river to get in and get around certain breaks in the border wall, we'll say, to get, you're using Mexico to get to Texas a lot of times.
Yeah, so I'm heading north toward Colorado River as opposed to south toward Tucson, which is where I'd be heading toward El Paso and Juarez.
Exactly. Yep. So,
Right. Gotcha.
yeah. And so as you're kind of following the river up from there, it's taking you, more than a day to kind of get this farther up. So are you guys just taking a break? You swapping drivers? You just moving on? How do you want to do it?
Go camping.
You going to go glamping?
Well,
Bears.
I don't know how glamp we can get with, a pickup truck and a bunch of robs and probably a tarp.
And bears.
And bears? Okay.
There's not really a lot of bears out here.
Like
Coyotes.
There are always more bears than you think there are, Alex, is the thing that I have learned in adulthood and Washington. I'm scared of the forest.
Do you need somebody to walk in the forest?
Fortunately, we are
If we
nowhere
go
near-
walking in the forest together, Eve, we're never coming back.
There's probably some
That's
lizards.
true. We'll stay there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there are bears, I do have big guns.
That's true. Should we make Muffins fight a bear?
No, because then I will have to decommission Muffins for hurting a bear.
I'm gonna say, I mean, it's not like it would be very much of a fair fight. I mean, this is 2099, so who knows? The bears may just come equipped with miniguns now. I don't know.
There is a bear Rov.
There is actually. There
Okay,
is a
so
bear
what I'm
rob.
hearing, and what I'm hearing is I need to check the fine print of this contract before I agree to it.
Let's see here. Where's the bear Rov?
It's called the Kodiak
Kodiak.
rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's used for deforestation and logging mostly.
Joe said that he suggested it because of a bear he knows.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
me.
wonder. Yeah. Wildlife bear rob. It me.
That bear punch from the
Yeah,
Rov does
that's
quite a bit of damage.
That punch,
we-
yeah, the sword and the punch on that rob does amazing damage.
But it's
Yeah.
also got like hydraulic claws to crush things with.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a fancy bear.
Yeah. So, given how late that you all went, and given how long that is taking you to go over desert versus and going off-roading instead of going directly on on an actual road, which was only about 5 hours on a road, because you're trying to stay away from other cars and people and things like that. It's a slog to kind of get around, and it is a very boring kind of drive. What radio stations you can pick up kind of go in and out because you're in between Angel City. You're kind of getting close to some of the broadcast towers in Mexico, but you're not coming close to any other megaplexes right away.
That's what we're for sure listening to.
Okay.
So, it sounds
yeah.
a lot like my hometown in real life.
Okay,
You know,
so-
you get a radio station when the wind's blowing in the right direction.
No. As we get close to Mexicali, man, we should get some good stuff.
Okay. So it's for those for those that are just in it is that kind of rumble inside the truck, this chugga 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 as you're going over just rough road, dust flying up everywhere. It's hot. Even at night, it's a little hot down this way. And as you kind of start to get you get to the river. It doesn't take long to get to the river, about 4 or 5 hours to get to the river. And you're able to and Billy turns you up north, which the river, as compared to what it is, you can kind of almost do one of those things where it's like you look to your left, very rocky desert. You look to your right, lush river. Not a whole lot in between right now. It's getting late and you're getting tired. So how do you want to handle the rest of the driving? Do you want to camp? Do you want to keep going?
I think we camp near the river.
Well, I did not put any points in driving still, so I'll be happy to drive.
I think we camp near the river.
Yeah, river sounds good. Since you apparently don't want me to drive.
There's water there.
Okay. Did you guys
Water's
bring any?
good.
Do you have any, like a flask or anything like that, like water skin type stuff, like anything to drink, or you just like
I was
hand?
whatever. Actually, I have that.
You have a water bottle?
No, I have a kit. I got a bunch of stuff. Yes, because I do this drive all the time, and I wrote that down. Yes, I have a couple survival kits with all that stuff in it. So I've got the purifiers and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I have a plasma minigun. Plasma's hot. I'm just gonna shoot the river a bunch.
No, you're not. You're gonna contaminate the river if you do that. We have stuff, dude.
Okay.
It's plasma. What am I gonna contaminate it with?
We've got blankets with spice silk liners. I have matches. I've got solar panels if anybody needs to charge their glow. And I've got food.
All right.
Not gonna lie, Blizz would probably have forgotten to charge his phone.
And a stove. So we
Glow.
park near the river. I set up the 2 solar panels, and I say if anyone needs to charge their glow, and I pull out the little stove and the rations, and I start cooking.
Give me a cooking check.
This is
Man.
so cute.
I
What an
fucking
upgrade.
love.
We-
This is back to the slice of life anime that we
We-
started. This is amazing.
So
You guys
remember,
realize
this
that
was
we
the best part about Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, well,
we
the
traded
See, I got
a
it for a while.
grandpa. We traded a grandpa for Gordon Ramsay. we upgraded. Like, we're good.
this is the Angel City Outlaw glow up.
Hey, natural 20.
DIY abuela.
Nice.
That was a
Now,
waste of
now I'm
waste
kind
of
of
a
glad
natural
Titus
20.
took around to the face.
Okay.
I'm going to ignore that comment. It was a waste of a natural 20, but I've got my 2 little portable stoves, and I'm like, just wait till you see what I whip up.
Yeah. I was gonna say you got the rations out. You're putting on like it's not a 5-star meal because it's kind of like MRE-esque, right? But like
You'd be surprised what you can do with mil-spec rations once you get creative enough.
hey, you got
I was
hey,
gonna say,
you got mil-spec rations and a stove. That's more than you usually get when it comes to it.
See,
I've
look,
gotten pretty creative with these rations, man.
Yep.
Alex is in the army, so now I'm only picturing. I know what they do in some of the army stuff. Like, he's making his MREs and he's just doing the salt thing, but it's like a little Tabasco sauce on top of everything. He's like, yeah, gourmet.
Camilla.
Yeah.
But hey, I rolled a natural 20. You guys are going to like this.
Yep.
There's fresh water. It's nice and cold.
This is true. So as you guys are kind of like
Basically at Billy Hanna.
nice,
Really, Hannah?
nice.
Yes, Tip, I've discovered a new recipe. I loved that part about Final Fantasy 15. I don't care. The car driving and the camping was the best part.
Yep. So
And the fishing.
and the fishing. The fishing was fantastic.
Yep.
Um.
So how did it turn out, Mallo?
Oh no, with a natural 20, it turns out fine. Turns out great. Is there anything that you guys would like to do while eating dinner? Anything y'all want to take care of?
Savor it.
Savor it. Okay.
Do you new folks to the waste want to take like some selfies next to the river? This is wilderness.
Well, Blizz would probably after dinner pop a couple pills and just,
Stare at the
KOD it
stars.
up.
Because there are actually stars out here.
Yeah, you can actually see things. There's no light pollution.
I mean, I'm from Nebraska, so I know what wilderness is.
You know, it's interesting. In Nebraska, there's light pollution. You can't actually see the stars in Nebraska. You have to go outside of Nebraska to see the stars.
I've gone from Nebraska to Angel City.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I tell everybody we should set up a watch to make sure we don't get raided.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I go.
Good idea.
Then I go clean my little pans in the river.
Got your prospector hat on
No.
and your overalls.
Blizz should probably take first watch because the pills will kick in soon.
There are 5 bears and a dragon out there. You guys see the flying refrigerator.
I mean, I'm okay with taking last watch, just there won't be much watching.
We're very intense watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know
Just-
if I want to
just-
trust our watch to like a stoned out, like whatever you are. I don't even know. At this point.
I'm like, isn't that your friend?
I gave up a long time ago trying to figure this stuff out. Like, it's just, it's like, I don't know. I can't even formulate a theory about it.
Okay.
All I know is he's basically a bane to humankind.
I mean, I've got about 45 minutes before it kicks in, so maybe longer because of that food.
All right. Well, you've got enough sleeping bags for a couple of folks, and then I guess everybody else is just gonna kind of like chill out in the truck, essentially. Okay. So who's taking first watch?
I guess I will.
All right. There's gonna be three. There's three watches. So
I can supervise Blizz during his watch.
okay. Everybody else goes to lay down. Blizz, Pete, anything you want to do while you're doing your watch, or?
Just kind of keep. I just want to kind of keep Blizz under control, and if he has conversations or topics he wants to bring up, just kind of go on those tangents. Let's go.
Blizz would try to, you know, he's never really done guard duty, so he would do what he's seen in movies and just walk around in circles.
Must have been nothing. Must have been nothing.
I think I heard something.
You have anything on you, Blizz? Like, got any more stuff?
I mean, he always has some sort of white rabbit on him.
Okay. May I partake? Like closer to the end of our shift.
Blizz's eyes are gonna go even wider than normal. I'll be like, yes, and then start emptying pockets out, try to find
Just, okay. Don't need a bucket of it, just a little bit.
a pill. Blizz usually takes 2 pills, so either a pill or pill and a half would be good for you.
Let's go with 1. I just want the mild effects here. Just looking to enjoy the night out here.
He's gonna
Under
find the
stars.
cleanest looking one he can, and then if it's not clean, you know, wipe it off on. I mean, give it to Pete or
Do you
Bunny.
Do you want these gummy bears? They're warm. They've been in my pocket. I'll take it from him and enthusiastically say thanks, and just
Pop it in. Okay.
take. Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to do? I just need you to roll perceptions checks then. Bullets with disadvantage, please.
That was an 18 plus 1, I think, and then a 14, so 14, 15.
19.
Okay. Just as like the first sort of hours in the night, as it gets really, really starting to settle in, Blizz just falls over, and Bunny, you start to feel like really lightheaded. And if you check Blizz, like if you like put the like finger up under it, he's still breathing. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. But you're starting to feel like a little
Fine is a strong word.
fuzzy headed. You think the white rabbit might be kicking in a little bit.
Oh, feeling fuzzy headed. I think the white rabbit might be kicking in a little bit. I say to no one in particular,
Yeah, it's,
but
yeah.
just like, oh,
No, the bear
Thumbs
beside
up.
you goes, yeah, man, you should probably lay down now.
thanks, Mr. Bear. Well, 44 bottles of beer on the wall. 44 bottles of beer. Hey, hey, hey. Rudolph's down. Kick 'em around. Please don't do that. 43 bottles of beer. I'm gonna like tap Blizz and be like, we need to make a country band.
No, Mom, don't do that. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, mama. Please don't do that. Oh, this is a sad song.
Damn it, Dad, told you to stop pouring water on me while I'm sleeping.
Damn it, Dad, don't douse me with the water. I'm sleeping now.
So who's taking second watch?
Please hurry.
Well, I was awakened by the rocket, so I guess I'll volunteer.
Oh, okay. I see what I see. Yeah.
Second watch with Catassie.
Honey, what the hell?
Dango yeehaw, bud. Out in the desert. We're making a country
More
band.
Bud, that is more Cyrus XM than Sirius XM. I need you to get it together and go the hell to sleep.
Dang. You ever heard of Dirk Bentley? You're being a jerk Stintley. Night.
Achy breaky brat. Okay. I get this way when I am yanked out of slumber by whatever is happening with you between your head and your body and the voice
Don't
part.
call my heart, my achy breaky heart. It just won't up and understand.
Likes my tractor sexy.
It's a remix. Marie.
What in the hell is this noise? And I'm gonna come out of the truck. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is this an alarm?
Oh, Eve, thank
No.
God. For a hot I thought I was hallucinating this, but you can hear it too, and it is as bad as I think it is, yeah?
It is spirited.
I love that she comes out and hears Maria by Brooks and Dunn and is like, that's the alarm. That's it. That's the emergency.
All I heard was that's what woke me up.
It's more broke and done.
Broken
I hope.
down?
I hope
Wow.
you're done. I hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna boot, scoot, and boogie my butt to the sleeping bag. Bye. Thank you for taking second watch. Also, I hope you enjoy it and it
Don't let
goes
the neon
well.
moon hit you where the good Lord split you.
Dude, you got it. Boom. That's a high five.
Honey, go and eat some tamales before you go to bed so you don't get like screwed in the morning.
I'm gonna tap Blizz. Come on, let's go.
The Blizz would probably get up at like, half-ass, get up and kind of scoot like, kids do when they don't want to wake up.
On their butts.
The half-assed you can't feel the other half of it.
Possibly. There was a rock or a cactus or something there.
Jesus.
How good is this white rabbit?
I mean,
Wait, no. Not until after my watch. Never mind. I'm gonna end up in a Maria remix situation.
Please don't.
I can't do another dime in the joint, y'all.
Don't leave me here alone.
You're not alone. There's a bear right over there. Bunny was talking to him.
Must have been nothing.
Clarence, the hallway bear. Buddy was very specific. There was a whole conversation. It actually isn't that far outside the realm of possibility that he was just talking to himself, now that I think about it.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta give that a possibility. Just run that through. And know that we're pretty lucky that we had them on first watch so that we can actually pay attention.
Talking shit.
Roll over if you're not going to wear your CPAP, Bunny.
Does Bunny need a CPAP too?
That coat, there's so much of it, he can't breathe with it on.
Oh,
My
that's
brain
a good point.
has the coat on all of the time.
Like at this point, I think he's still wearing that riot armor he's been wearing for
Yeah, I
like
think he
months
has
now.
been too. He doesn't
Yeah.
need a sleeping bag. He's got his own at this point. He's got like he's getting like a constant hug from the riot armor, and then like the sleeping bag just becomes a pillow. Like the thing could just become a
Yeah.
pillow
Like
for
his-
him. Like
Is he still wearing his puffy jacket like in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bunny picture?
yeah, over
course.
top of the
There
over
you
top
go.
of it. Yeah,
I'm like
Sounds like
Randy
a
from
band in and of
A
itself,
Christmas
right.
Story.
Yeah.
Does his riot armor double as a thunder vest for him?
probably.
Hey, believe it or not, you can learn
Very
to sleep in
comfortable.
armor. It's true. You'd be fine.
It's like having a blanket on your chest the whole time. It's
I mean,
nice.
that's just
Dark
gotta be
Souls.
rank by now, though.
Oh yeah.
I washed it. You can put it in the dryer and the
Look,
That
washer.
shit does not breathe.
Well,
Look, wearing it
Don't
into the
smell me.
shower does not count as washing it.
I'm asleep. Stop talking to me.
Yeah, come on.
Bunny is a misnomer. He's actually a chinchilla, so we just dump some dirt down there occasionally. He wiggles around a bunch. It's fine.
Just like Blizz.
It's like the Karen thing of the Jackass cast.
I think we broke even minute.
I'm so sorry, chat.
You know I'm like this, and you still came here, so you earned this. Welcome to the next level of Catassie.
Is there anything that Catassie, you and Eve would like to do while you're on your watch?
I probably am gonna be doing some research on just like where we could be getting seeds, what kind of seeds we should be looking for, the easiest things to gather, the easiest things to propagate in an urban environment, that kind of stuff.
And how to plant them so that they complement each other. That way we don't actually ruin the soil, and we can make it so that we don't have to worry about leaching all of the nutrients out.
It's just me over there Googling nitrates over and over again.
You
It's
can
all
put on
about
a
the
watch
nitrates.
list.
Oh goodness. All right. Roll me a science check then.
I'm gonna need to use one of those re-rolls because it too ain't gonna tell me shit.
Can I help with that reroll? Because I rolled a pretty good one.
So you can roll science and basically tell Catassie what to do.
Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. Okay. I have an unnatural 22.
Okay.
Supernatural 22.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay. So with that, right? And I mean, you study botany for a reason, right? There is a list of what is essentially like rugged crops, those that aren't as fiddly, especially that could deal with summer heat if need be, right? Your peppers, your tomatoes, things like that. Like, there's a good list of hardy crops that you know of that you could utilize. Now, given that, you could start to make a schedule yourself if you wanted to, on when, where, and how to sort of plant, given the general heat and environment that you know of in Angel City, right? And so, it suffers drought throughout the summertime. It doesn't get very cold in the wintertime. So wherever that you are going to plan to do this, you're going to have to come up with some sort of irrigation system, some way to get it, clean water. Sunlight doesn't seem to be like a problem. Continuing how to do that. But there's some other, sort of factors that you wouldn't want to put in there.
All right.
And you start
Can I-
writing Eve's almanac, apparently.
Yes, I'm writing an almanac, and I'm also going to include companion planting and also make sure that we have the ability to test water for not only salination, but any kind of acids or lyes that may be there from benevolent because of processing, as well as making sure that plant boxes can be used on rooftops, including charcoal that can be made from fire pits.
All of that tends to work really well. There's other ways too that if you had caffeine, if you had like ground coffee, things like that, that you can help use to facilitate the ground, at least.
I also want to make sure that in this almanac, I am including making sure that we plant plants that are able to repel certain insects, as well as recommend planting some ground cover, as well as a mid cover and a tall crop.
Gotcha. Okay. So it takes you the better part of your entire watch, almost constantly like writing and typing down into your glow. So you're getting pages of notes down. I need perception checks for both of you with disadvantage, please, because you're paying more attention to writing an almanac.
I'd rather have an almanac from Eve than the crazy, slave-owning white guys that used to write them.
Human traffickers. They're human traffickers.
That too.
And oppressors.
That too.
I got a 12. Do
I got a
anything to this?
16. Because I can multitask, bitches. I rolled a 17 and a 19. On
Nice.
Freaking disadvantage. That's the only good roll I have all week.
At first you catch the glint of a set of eyes that is very low to the ground, and you kind of hear just a little, then another little.
Chupacabra!
Don't yell at it.
You whisper yell chupacabra, but at Eve, and say, "Do you have your pet?"
Can we figure out what it is first before we smash it, please?
Chupacabra in the desert.
Listen, chupacabras down in New Mexico, and New
Buddy
Mexico
boy
is
smells like a goat. Okay, definitely situation. He hasn't changed his pants in a month. If that's not
Ma'am,
chupacabra, I will eat it.
Wendigo.
But we're in Bigfoot country.
I don't think we're in Bigfoot country either.
Tell me it's Wendigo.
Those are far south than we are, though.
Look, we don't
The
have
Wendigo.
logic here.
Listen here, I did not devote most of my young adult life to studying cryptids to be argued with on a podcast.
Well, is it cold outside? Is it cold outside, Mallo? Could it be Wendigo? Cannibal wins.
No, it's not.
You broke the GS.
It's like
This
80.
is the stupidest discussion.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
What about Skinwalker?
So when y'all turn into cannibals and get your soul consumed,
Can I
that's your
just-
problem, not mine.
Jesus Christ, can I just use the flashlight on my glow to see what it is?
Yes, you can. Just roll perception for me, please.
Roll a 1 so it is Wendigo.
Turning this into some World of Darkness ass shit.
I got
That's
another
sweet,
15.
bunny.
With that, you can kind of see like two little pointy ears, and it's very low to the ground. Just kind of like looking at you, and you see the nostrils kind of going like that.
Hi, can I try to... I roll to pet the animal.
So you get up and go towards the animal.
I'm gonna go and sit next. I'm gonna sit in its proximity, make sure that it can see me with in front of it, and also make it so that I am uncertain.
Roll for rabies.
Roll
As
for
you
a kick in the shin.
yeah, as you get up and
I
kind of
wonder-
do towards it, it definitely kind of puts up and goes, and then like you see it like scuttlebutt back into the little brush that's in the around the river.
I'm gonna find one of my fresher tamales and I'm going to break it apart and I'm going to put the food out for this animal because I would like this animal to be my friend. Thank you.
It could be a skinwalker. Stop it.
So could you, but we allow you on the team.
How can I be a skinwalker? 90% of the time I spend my life inside a metal robot.
How is that not technically skinwalking?
It doesn't have skin.
Exactly what a skinwalker
Not yet.
would say.
Give me time and some money and maybe Muffins will have some skin, but not yet.
That's terrifying.
No, Ed Gein, stop it.
Do you walk away? Shut up. Do you walk away from the tamale? Like, do you give it, like, do you place it and then kind of like step away for a bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna place it and step away, but I'll keep an eye out on it and then make sure that it can like kind of smell my scent. That way it's not gonna be freaked out by me when I come around.
So after a few more moments and stuff like that, it kind of pokes its head out again, and then it like does a full-on pounce on the tamale and grabs a piece of it and then runs off back into the bush.
Mission accomplished.
It's only about that big.
It could like right on my shoulder.
Yeah. It's not emaciated or anything like that. It's just pretty thin. You know.
You do know the druid's not a class in this game, right?
I don't care. I will make it one.
Note to self.
Techno hippie is, I believe, what they wanted it to be called. When I got a phone call. I got a phone call late at night this weekend from Catassie that was like, "Techno hippie, make it happen."
That is actually the same conversation that we had about making
I know.
an
I got
app.
a screenshot right before she called me. Sorry, metagame people. Anyways, is there anything else you'd like to do on your watch? Okay. The rest of the watch goes by.
Just compile.
Oh, good.
I was just gonna say compile my research so I don't go into a fugue state and forgot what I did and why I was doing it.
Oh no, that's fine. When you started pulling together the almanac, like that was your way of sort of pulling it all together. The rest of the watch goes off with no other interruptions. Who's taking last watch?
I will take the last watch because I will end it by making breakfast.
I'll help.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure that they know that I have a pet in training over in those bushes, and if there's anything that happens to this pet in training, that I will be very upset. So please be careful and very nice to my little baby.
I'll watch out for it.
Billy goes, right on. And I throw on my exosuit and grab a weapon and stand.
I'm gonna log into cupcakes.
Okay.
Gonna go walking around and trying to skulk through like bushes, and well, not through bushes, but near bushes and outcroppings and whatnot.
Okay. Roll perception for me, both of you.
That would be a 15 total.
It would be at least the 13, 16.
Okay. So I'm gonna put some words in your mouth, but I believe this is what I imagine that you are doing. When you get into Cupcake and you say you go skulking through bushes and stuff like that, you go make a direct line for where Eve said her pet was. Well, don't you?
No. Not necessarily. How hilarious would it be if I did, though?
Do you go?
I just want to remind you that I am extremely vindictive and I know enough electronics to not only repair your robot, but also destroy your robot. So
But if you destroy my robot, then you don't have that firepower.
that's fine. I have plenty of firepower on my own.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you do.
Let's say,
So-
do you make it through all of the bushes basically in that general area?
Yeah.
Okay. Billy, with the 15, you lose Cupcake every once in a while because the brush is a little high around the bank. And then as he's going through a set of bushes, you see a little half-eaten tamale sitting there, and then just pew, a little like pew, runs off out of the bush and runs upriver. And you see Cupcake kind of like emerge from out of there.
What are you doing?
Reconnoitering.
Okay.
What the heck?
Making sure no bad guys sneak up on us. Which, by the way, I told my daughter how many times I've said Wendigo, and she is scolding me via chat right now.
How, what else would you guys like to do with your watch? It goes uneventfully. Besides
toward the
that.
end, I will make some coffee and begin making breakfast.
Okay. For the rest of you that did not take last watch, you are awakened with the smell of bacon-esque items. Bacon-esque is the best way to kind of put it.
It's just pan-fried jalapeno cheese mix.
No. So I actually make now, and I take 2 of the omelet rations, and then I mix it with the maple sausage rations, right? To form like a large scramble, and then you top it with the jalapeno cheese and Tabasco.
Blizz is probably going to hop up and check on Bunny
And
to make sure Bunny didn't, like, you know, puke himself or say anything like that, and then recommend he go and eat very spicy foods that'll handle the hangover that I'm sure he's feeling.
Hey, Bunny, roll determination for me.
Yeah, I just rolled it. I got a 7.
Okay, yeah, you got a hangover. Yeah. That bear visited you a couple times last night.
Oh, do I have any leftover Tapatio or Cholula in the
Yes,
glove
please,
box?
God, don't put Tabasco on it. Like, use a real hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at my glove box in the center console. I'm like, do I have any Cholula or Tapatio in here?
Yeah. Let's Beyonce this shit and bring the hot sauce with us.
Yep.
Thank you.
Valentina all the way.
I go, morning. Breakfast? As I'm cooking in an exosuit.
That's true.
I'll take a coffee and Bunny can have my half of the eggs. He probably needs it.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Roll cooking for me one last time. Let's make sure that it's good.
Right. I got a 12.
Still good. It's hard to fuck up a good scramble, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all eat. You start to kind of wake up a little bit. Couple of you have some hangovers. What would you all like to do?
Start driving.
Okay.
Put a second pair of sunglasses on top of my first pair of sunglasses and put earbuds in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check in with Felipe.
I'm checking my socials. Anybody responded about my teacup posts? Teacup chupacabra.
I'm also going to see if my little friend made it through Muffin's tirade through the bushes. So
no,
I
he fucked off.
whether or not to cut his hydraulic lines in his knees.
Yeah, he fucked off. He took off. He was like, these big guys are nerds, and left. He told me that.
Do woodland creatures say things to you like a lot?
They
Only
talk
when
to
it's convenient.
they talk to me all the time.
It sounds like psychosis. Somebody about that.
Yeah. Just saying. A lot of rabbit. A lot of fox. Things like that. Okay. You don't really have to check. I mean, Muffin's told you what happened, so
I'm cutting hydraulic lines.
Are you for real? Or like really doing it? Or
I'm thinking about it.
okay, just checking. Okay. So
Look.
you. What's that?
I thought he was skittish. I'm just saying. Maybe you should have trained him better.
Just
You want to
poking,
find your pet before we get on the road?
just poking the
No,
bear.
it's fine. It's so fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. The one thing I was excited about on this camping trip, Grifter.
Look, I'll buy you a hamster when we get back to the city.
Oh, fuck off.
So you guys pack up, get everybody back into the into the truck, all plugged in
Yep.
and everything like that.
Swap
and
out armor.
swap out armor. Okay, and you guys take off going north on the river.
Yep,
Okay.
toward follow the river north until we get into the reservation area. There should be some settlements out there, farms and shit.
Yep. Okay, we will pick up after the bio break as you guys are heading north up the river. Okay. For those of you in chat right now, if you are a subscriber and you would like to enter the giveaway, do !ticket. We're doing the giveaway. We have poster, we have dice bag, we have some stickers, we have all sorts of goodies that we will send to you. So if you are a subscriber, it only works for subscribers, and it only works if you do the ticket. So make sure you're a subscriber and enter, and then when we get back from our bio break in a few, I will pull the winner of the giveaway, and we will figure out how to get your information and send you all sorts of good stuff. So you got at least 5 to 7 minutes. So if you want to subscribe, do the thing, do it all the things. We're gonna go take a bio break and get some water and stuff like that. We'll be back in just a minute.
Somebody just got subbed.
Somebody just got subbed so they can do it. Let's go.
So now they can actually enter.
Yes. So if you're subbed, go in there and do it. All right.
Do it now.
It's having some trouble entering.
Bit, you already entered. I've got you on the list over here. You are already entered. We'll see you in a bit. Okay.
But did Bit Player win?
Bit Player did win. Yes. Welcome back. The winner of our giveaway, not getaway. We're getting away, but giving away things too. Is Bit Player. Bit Player, congratulations. I don't have an air horn. Wait, no, I do. I do have an air horn. There we go. We got an air horn in there for you. Thank you. Thank you, Pete.
I can't hear it in Discord, so I just wanted to have your back.
Appreciate it. Thank you all for getting us up over 100 followers. That was the giveaway this time. It's fantastic. We may do another one of these towards the end of the campaign, because we also owe you some chatty nights as well, which will be fun. We might do a giveaway on one of those nights as well. So
Do we still owe them Twitch Plays Identico?
yes, but we might trade them for the chatty nights for that
Okay,
one.
so we're gonna just do 2 of those.
Maybe, yeah, something like that.
Okay. I'm good with it.
We'll see. We'll see what chat lets us get away with from there.
I just want to know why Eve let the puppy go. Okay.
He's a squirmer. He's
But
a
he was so
squirmer.
cute.
Yeah, he wanted down. He
Yep.
doesn't like being.
He pooped outside earlier today. I want everyone to know that. I'm very proud of him.
Hey!
Hey.
If him, I'm proud of him. Scritches later.
Yes.
We're functioning parents.
Yay! Chad, he took a shit on my carpet this weekend. I'm just saying.
He did. He actually went and hid away in one of the nicest rooms in Mallo's house to do it too.
Was it the one
Well,
downstairs,
look.
Mallo?
Yeah, it's the one with the brand new carpet in it too. I was just like,
Brand new
oh,
No.
I was like, oh, but dude, you got good taste though. I like you.
Let's not be pessimistic about it. That was a negative. He just did a positive. He's back at 0. It's a start of a new dawn. He's got this.
I mean, he did pee on the puppy pad though, which was actually pretty nice. I'm glad that he didn't poop on the puppy pad and then pee on the new carpet. So I feel like it's pretty good.
Exactly. It all, you know, when you're raising a child, it all
So
all
what
balances
you're
out.
saying is that Sterling is the best and most adorable puppy ever.
He's the best.
He's
There he
pretty up
is.
there.
He's pretty up there.
Yeah,
Mama, why you hold me like this?
he's.
I think all puppies are super cute when they're puppies.
He's always gonna be cute.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I miss me some Trina love in the background of the streams. Like we come back from bio break and Trina's just sitting where Catassie usually is. I'm just like, what's up?
Intense mermaid.
Has she been in here?
Yeah. Anyways,
She's being bad. She's avoiding me. Trouble.
well, Identico, we bring you puppies on stream. If you're on the podcast, I'm so sorry, but just imagine really cute puppies and cats and things like that. We bring those all to you every week, just for
Just
you.
Google adorable puppy and fill it in your mind.
Yeah, my puppy will never come say hi. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, she's in there sometimes. She's in the background of your stuff sometimes.
She
She's
has
back there.
been.
Yeah. Reddit r/aw. There you go. Just go there.
Aww.
Oh. Once we left off, the team went a camping and had some fun, and now they're heading north up the river, up the Colorado River to be precise. Headed and looking for settlements. Billy, I believe you are at the helm, so I need you to roll me a survival check to make sure we
Sure.
drive.
Here's the Trina.
More puppies.
Ah, okay. Well, that's a 15. No, 16. Sorry, 16.
Okay. With the 16, again, you're avoiding roads. You're trying to be not stealthy because it's really hard to stealth in, dirt and small grasslands, but as you
I'm just skirting the river the whole way up.
yeah, basically. And so like it takes you a little bit longer, but as you get through most of the heat of the day, up ahead, you see a large metallic wall.
There's a large metallic wall up there.
Yeah. Well, that's foreboding. I will stop and take out some binos and look. What do I see?
It is a makeshift wall.
Do I see towers? Do I see
Yes.
guards? Do I see any emblems or flags?
No emblems or flags. It's kind of like if orcs from 40K tried to build a wall and some towers and stuff. There's like sheet metal that's just like riveted into place. Like it is, as you've seen, a standard kind of outrider outpost almost in a way. It's got guards on it. It's got some towers. It's a fairly large wall though, around this, what you can imagine would be a settlement. Very similar to some of the ones you've seen down in Juarez.
All right. So who's our talker?
Definitely not me.
No, I figured you were gonna jack into muffins and provide Overwatch.
I mean,
Blizz,
depends on the kind of talking you're wanting here.
No.
Blizz could do it, but you probably wouldn't like what he said.
Billy looks at Eve and Catassie,
Traditionally, it's been Bunny. I mean, let's be honest.
or Bunny.
Bunny is
I
very
mean,
good at
after Prime, you need to make a new best friend. Send Bunny. Is all I'm saying.
You know what? That's a good point. All right. So I'm in the lighter armor right now to look less fucking exoskeleton-y.
Yes.
So I just have both pistols. I go, shall we, Bunny?
Mallo, do I still have a hangover?
A little bit, yeah.
Fuck. This is my face.
I pull out my med kit. I hand him 800 milligrams of ibuprofen and a bottle of water.
Ranger candy.
I took some of that last night. That's what got me here.
No. This is not that. This is regular things.
Oh. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
I mean, I rolled. I don't know why I rolled, but I rolled a 1. If you want me to choke on the pills.
Oh. All right. So I've got healer's hand. I've got like an analgesic like dispenser on my healer's hand, right?
On the hand, yeah. Oh, you got it, yeah.
So I take my glove off. I put my hand on the back of Buddy's neck. Do you want like a medical roll?
Yes.
Putting anal stuff on my neck.
I've got good.
Would you prefer it in your head?
22.
Yeah. Anal cheese it.
Exactly.
She's
I was
confused
just typing in Discord.
Just bend over and easy cheese.
I'm so glad that neither of you are doctors.
Yeah. See, I got a 22, Mallow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you give me some anal geriatric stuff, whatever.
It's
Whatever
it's basically kind of like a little bit of a stem. So like you start to get like, because you took the ibuprofen, and he gave you basically a slap on the back essentially. So like in a few moments you're gonna be like wired for sound.
So you gave me the old Joe Biden debate treatment. Okay.
Yes, that's what I have done.
Billy, why does your analgesic glove say solvent grade mayonnaise on the side?
And we're back to mayonnaise. I don't
It's
know
an
if I have
incident.
Yep.
stream. Put the glove back on.
Yep.
Okay. So we're out at an orc encampment. Do I need to? I should roll underworld. Yeah.
Orcs, they're
It's not
really
orc, but it's very sloppily put together.
Listen. And see who they are, and see if they've got shit to trade.
Well, if we are at an orc encampment, I've got the DACA.
Yeah, we know. As Eve continues shaking her head at muffins.
Ruiner.
As you all approach, you just kind of approach. There's a gate that you can clearly see.
Well, I was gonna like walk so as to not like be rolling up with 6 people. So I was gonna stop.
Yeah.
Like 500 yards away, get out of the truck with Bunny, and the 2 of us walk toward the gate.
Okay. As you get towards the gate, you just hear from the top of it go, "Oi! Stop right there."
I stop. Y'all got shit to trade?
Who's
That's
asking?
what you want me to ask, right? Me.
They look at each other and they just kind of go,
Direct.
"Who the fuck is me?"
I'm Bunny Boy, and this is Billiam. He's way cooler than Titus. He can turn into a jet.
You can turn into a jet.
Yeah.
The fuck is that? What? Is he an android or some shit?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Seemed rude.
Yeah, I guess so. What the fuck you want out here?
Trade shit.
Right shit. Road info.
Road info.
Yep.
You far off from a road there.
You know what I mean.
Do I?
Just need the dope on what's going on in the area.
Outsiders ain't quite welcome around here.
Yeah, no shit.
Let me inside, then I'll be an insider.
I pointed him and I'm like, True.
Y'all got more with your grew. Now we know y'all ain't coming in here just to rob us.
I want to, as a gesture, do we bring anything with us, or are we just standing out here side by side like 2 assholes with nothing next to us?
2 assholes like in Monty Python when they were talking to the French.
Oh my god. Okay. So I'll take my sidearm, like my pistol, and just kind of like and just like toss it on the ground. I don't fucking care. I just want to talk to somebody. Can we just skip this?
We talking right now. What you want? Hey Earl, we got two assholes out here talking about us like Monty Python shit.
Just tell them we're looking for a large store of seeds.
To trade, I want some seeds. Don't make me say this a fourth time, please.
You see an old man and an older woman come to the top of the wall basically and look down at you, and he's holding a very long rifle and goes, who the fuck are you?
That's long. I am Bunny Boy. This is my friend Billy, who can turn into a jet. He's way cooler than Titus.
Who the fuck is Titus?
Well, who was Titus is the question, and dead is the answer.
Oh, well,
I go, Titus is the one. You heard about the revolution starting in Angel City?
the fuck, I ain't got no shit from Angel City.
Oh,
There's
lucky
some
you.
long-range comm out here.
Yeah, that don't mean I watched that bullshit. Y'all come from there? Y'all city folk?
We're staying out of the cities right now.
Why, they want your ass or something?
Lots of people want our ass.
Everybody wants this ass.
Charming.
Thank you. You as well. Listen, and just what a talk. Can we? What do you? How can I convince you? How about this? You got the run of the mill here. What can I do to convince you that I'm safe?
Who all you come with? And he turns to the woman. He says that they got a truck out there. You can kind of overhear a little bit. He's like, they got a truck out there about 500 yards out that way. You know it is. And you see the woman just kind of do one of these things.
I whisper to Bunny, maybe we should give them muffins.
Y'all want to look at a Rav?
Is that one of them robot things?
Yeah, he's real interesting.
Billy's just thinking, oh, we found the one diddling, diddling, ding, 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 ding in Eastern California.
What you mean? We don't like them around here.
Okay, that's fine. We'll turn it off, and he'll come inside as himself.
How far up is the next settlement?
It's at least a day and a half worth of driving.
I'm gonna kind of say to Billy, be like, so was it worth driving for a day and a half to not deal with these folks?
I think that's probably you guys' call.
Okay.
I mean, I'm leaning toward these guys may not have what you're looking for.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna do the old used car lot trick and be like, all right, well, we had stuff to trade, but this is clearly you're not interested. I just wanted some seeds. We'll be getting out of here. Which direction's the other settlement, if you don't mind?
Straight up the river. I'll tell
All right,
Preacher
thank
Man
you.
you're coming.
Who?
A Preacher Man.
Oh.
He run all these settlements out here.
So you run this one?
I mean, I run this joint, but we all report to the Preacher Man.
Oh, so you have a king? Okay.
I say to Bunny, I say, I've got bad luck with religious types. You know, Texas and all.
Right. Okay. Well,
I mean, we try. Some of them are generous, but some of them are real pricks.
Mallo, would I know anything about this? Or is this too far outside?
For you, this is pretty too far outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This ain't on a map. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Billy just
Well-
drove y'all in a direction.
Okay. Well, if y'all don't want to talk, we'll go try to talk to Preacher Man, and if you could let him know that we come in peace. I don't know if you need ammo or something. I got some of that. I'll fix some stuff up for you. We're pretty good at that, actually.
Roll persuasion for me.
Ooh, girl. That would be a big old 19.
When you say ammo and sort of fixing things up, you kind of see the woman's hand kind of go over Earl's gun, and she kind of leans in. And you can't hear what the discussion is, but her face is a little bit more like, not pleading per se, but just trying to persuade Earl a little bit. And after a little bit, he's kind of cautiously had his hand on this long rifle for a while, and he kind of like picks it up a little bit and puts it towards his chest a little bit more, and then ultimately kind of puts it down, butt down. And he goes, "All right, gather your caravan. That's all of you right there now. This here and the one down there, right?
Yeah.
All right, come on in. But I warn you, funny business, I'm gonna blow your ass away."
I don't know what you mean by funny business, but I just want to trade, man. I'm not a very funny guy. I'm a serious man.
Well, you look like you
So-
burning the fuck up with that there jacket and stuff on. I don't know how you staying cool.
Well, I mean, I could be hot or I could be dead.
I suppose fair enough. And then Earl turns around and you just hear him go, "Open that gate. We got one coming in." And you see him and the woman kind of walk off.
We're clear. Over.
As a clown comes, they don't hiss.
I did that with my mouth.
You know what? I appreciate the effort. I appreciate that little extra thing.
It's the details.
This is why we pay you the big bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go back to the truck and start driving for the gate.
Everyone act nonchalant.
Drive casual. As you get to the gate, the two big doors sort of open up slowly to let you inside. And when you get inside, it is a bustle of people and different stalls and houses, built out of, tin and roof and salvage and whatever the hell else they could do. It's a fairly large settlement in terms of size. It houses a lot of families here. Off to your right, there's literally a junkyard. It's not very big, but you can kind of tell that somebody's out there working a stall trying to fix something. Looks like a small type of motor. Due north from as you're coming in, there is sort of a 3-level sort of stack of mobile home style things that they've fashioned into some sort of building. And all around this, very kind of, what might be maybe a half-mile deep kind of settlement, is all these little smaller sort of shacks and homes and stuff like that you see people trying to kind of make a living and a life out here. What's interesting, everybody give me a perception check.
I got a 19.
I also got a 19.
8.
Okay. So for most folks that are looking around, you notice that there is everybody here has small plots of, they've got waters, they've taken up part of the river that goes through the settlement essentially. you know, so everybody has like their crops, and then there's some community gardens, and then there is, you know, what you imagine is basically a general store. Like everybody seems to be working together and making their own little space out here. And surprisingly, what little bit of blacktop they've been able to kind of make for like parking and working on cars and things like that actually kind of works. The most of it though is like turf and grass and a little bit of desert and dirt, but they've done well enough to kind of keep things irrigated, keep it relatively, it's hot as hell still, but they keep it relatively moving along within this little harmonious kind of area. What do you guys do?
Cool.
Oh, did the guy that was on the wall, like, is he hanging around for us to talk to?
You see him, and he kind of waves there's a larger gentleman that's dressed in jeans, boots, and he's got a vest on over a white shirt. And he's got sort of a makeshift hat that's kind of cocked over to the side. He was also up on the wall. And then you see another guy that's got like some shorts, boots, also a vest. That vest has like hand grenades and shit on it and bombs and things like that. You see him standing there with the older gentleman and the older woman. And they kind of motion you over and point to, you know, a place you're gonna just park the car or the truck, really.
I park.
As you guys get out, he kind of looks at you, and they still cut a pretty not evil, but just intimidating figure. You know, just this group of people holding weaponry pointed not at you, but at the ready as you kind of get out. And he looks over to you as you kind of come out, and he goes, "All right, what's your names?" And yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna make sure my lab coat is all nice and crisp and straight and presentable, and climb out of the truck. It's Grifter.
You see another a younger woman start writing your names down on actual paper as you're as you're introducing yourselves.
Blizz will probably.
Billy.
Oh, good. Blizz will probably jump out of the truck and do the whole Guile from Street Fighter thing with his mohawk and say, "I'm Blizz."
I love it.
I'm gonna use the cover of the truck and the fighting stance. I'm gonna use the cover of the truck to use my glam and make myself look a little bit more similar to the people in their group, however that may be. And I will climb out of the truck after doing so and introduce myself as Evelyn.
Okay. You're still dressed in your leathers and your armor and stuff like that, so you still look very much like a gutter punk. It's just that your hair and your face can change a little bit. So you blend in. Your hair is much less pink and purple and that sort of thing. Maybe Technicolor kind of thing. A little bit more earthly in the tones.
I look a little less like I'm going to hell and a little bit more like I'm trying to help.
Okay.
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Mm-hmm. As you are introducing yourself, she brings over this little pad and she goes, "Please put your thumb here, and then put your thumb here next to your name."
Why?
Because we want to make sure you are who you are. We keep a record of everybody that comes through, just in case.
Yeah, but how do you know who we say? Are you linked into the chip?
No. We take you at face value.
All right.
Boop.
Okay. Reluctant boop.
wearing my lightning gloves, does that give me the ability to create a false thumbprint?
No. Your thumbprint is your thumbprint on the lightning gloves. Because it's essentially grafted into the top of your skin like that, with little pads that can come out at the tips, and she's basically trying to get this. Yeah. And it's, as you're booping, it's like the thumbprint at like the DMV. So you have to actually transfer it to the paper and everything like that. It's not even electronically kept.
I want it to be known that I actually say boop when I do it.
That's fine.
Very obnoxiously.
She thinks it's actually kind of cute. Like when you say boop. And so after you've all introduced your names and everything like that, she takes the pad and just kind of like trots off back towards sort of like the main center building as you go through. And Earl kind of looks at you all and then goes, all right, so you said you wanted to trade. What you got?
Ammo, services.
Do you have seeds?
What kind of seeds you looking for?
Seeds.
Seeds is a lot of
Crunchberry.
crunchberry. What the hell is a crunchberry?
Don't listen to my associates. So we're looking for some crop seeds. We're looking to grow some vegetables for a large number of people.
Large
And
number
or
of
hemp.
Any medicinal herbs?
I mean-
Seasons.
Well, I mean, we got a general store that has a bunch of stuff in it.
Do you get your seeds? Where do you get your seeds from?
Well, we, Preacher Man, we got a couple of different settlements. So most of the time we just trade amongst each of the settlements up here on the river. We grow a number of crops and he kind of turns around. As he turns around, you can kind of, with all of that, you kind of see the different plots and stuff like that. And then there does seem to be like a much larger sort of community garden that's going in there. Probably like closer to the river. So on the right-hand side as you're kind of looking north from here. And he goes, well, we kind of self-sufficient, really. We trade amongst some of the other settlements and stuff, but
We are looking to help others become self-sufficient as well. So if you have any materials, seeds, whatever, even recommendations, I'm happy to either work on your farm. I have a degree in botany and I am happy to help. Also, we are looking for medicinal herbs just in general. So if you do have any of these, that would be good.
I mean, we
Quick
got,
question for you.
yes, yep.
How do you feel about Benevolent? What's your opinion on them?
What's a benevolent?
Benevolent Corporation.
Oh, fuck all them corporations. That's some bullshit.
You're my kind
My
of...
man.
Y'all ain't coming for one of them, are you? Y'all
Hell no.
city folk, ain't you?
We're specifically the opposite of that.
Oh,
We're trying to dismantle the system. Would you like to be part of that? We don't have to have you be up in front. You don't even need to be in danger or anything like that. We're just trying to.
whoa! Now you trying to sell me the whole cow, and I was just asking for a glass of milk. Now, hold on.
Wait, we have a.
If by y'all being here, are my people in danger?
No.
So they don't know y'all are
Not
here.
at all.
No.
No.
As far as they're concerned, we're still in the city.
Insight check.
And a couple of us are dead.
A couple of you are dead. Wait, y'all fake your own deaths to get out of here?
No.
We
Oh, was that
prefer
that
to think of
Titus
it as
guy?
calf-free death.
No, he's
That
real
Titus
dead.
guy.
Oh,
He is real
he
dead.
real dead. Did he get killed by the benevolence?
Yeah.
That's an awfully ironic name for a corporation to kill somebody, don't you think?
Right? They're a bunch of
That's why we're
dickheads.
trying to take it down.
Well,
They're trying to...
I tell you what. And then the woman kind of steps in. She's like, he asks a lot of questions. My name is Amanda. Nice to meet you all. It's very hot out here. How about we go inside? Do you drink?
Hi, Amanda.
Absolutely.
Hi.
You reminded me of my mom.
Is that she looks around and she's like, I hope that's a compliment.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
I have no idea with him.
She's the only one I'm scared of.
Just smile and nod.
Well, you know, mothers, we have a stiff hand when we need to. Not always, but, you know, when we need to.
She uses a crowbar sometimes.
That is a bit extreme.
Well, have you seen where
Explains
I
so
am?
much.
Is that how you got that leg there, boy?
No, that's from other things.
I don't know if I'll. Maybe we'll talk about that one day. We don't want to know. Okay, well, why don't we go get that drink inside? It's quite hot here in the middle of the day. We'll get
Have you guys
polished.
had homemade tamales in a while? Because I have quite a few to share.
No, I don't believe we have in a long time. We stopped getting shipments from around the border for a long time ago. Ever since the raiders started coming in around that way.
Yeah, the border's getting worse.
Oh, goodness. Have you been down there recently?
Yeah.
I tell you, this is about the last thing that we got from Texas, and it's about the last thing that we've been hanging around, and she holds up.
You're not big fans of the Texan government, are you?
We buy and trade what we need to get, but I wouldn't say we're fans of anybody. Not that's within these walls, at least.
Okay.
Roll investigation for me, Billy?
I do not have investigation, so it'll have to be an intelligence check.
Okay, roll me intelligence check then.
I would like to burn a reroll.
Okay. Let's burn you a reroll.
Fucking 1. All right, that dice is fired. All right, red dice. Or, land properly. All right, there we go. 17.
Okay. With a 17, you notice that like all of the weapons that they're holding are INS weapons, slightly modified. Like they got the basics of it, but they either improved it or shaved off something, or like so much so that like there's no serial number, there's nothing on there. Like they've kind of like, you're not entirely sure that they might have just stolen all of this
I was about to
stuff.
say, do these look like INS arms that probably fell off the back of a truck?
In quotes, yes.
I mean, that's
All right,
fine by me.
That makes me feel better than knowing that the INS guys are going down here, because then Billy's nervous.
So they all look fairly new. Or at least they're very well kept. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
But they have been definitely modified. Let's put it that way. She escorts you all basically into a saloon, complete with shoddy wooden floors and giant spools for tables, because that's what they have.
Hey, that's some Oklahoma chic right there.
Just like home.
Yeah. She pulls out a couple of bottles, since there's so many of you, and starts pulling some mostly clean glasses from behind the bar, and bringing them over to you all and starts setting them out in front of you all. And as she sits down, she starts pouring you all some drinks. And she looks around the table and she goes, "So what's the story, loves? What's the story?"
Seeds.
Well,
How much information would you like, and in what format? Because this is a saga that's at least 40 episodes long, ma'am.
she takes a swig of it and she goes, give me the abridged version. How about it? Y'all want seeds and y'all want to go back to a city, but as far as I know, they don't grow in most cities around here, so this is peculiar.
We found out that one of the corporations is basically drugging the people with a plant-based substance that they've been adding to every single food, including any of their organic vegetables and fruits as well. And we have decided, in order to preserve and protect the people from this corporation, that we need to provide them with an alternative method of getting food. Here's my almanac.
She takes a look at it, and tech it's not, this particular settlement you don't believe is completely devoid of tech, but she is a little like, she takes the glow and is kind of like scrolling through expertly, and is starting to kind of like read through your notes and stuff like that. And she goes, "This is good, but I would change this piece right here, because when you put these two crops together, you're actually going to run out a couple of other pieces, and you're going to make the pH in the soil a little too high. At least that's what we've seen down here in the valley."
Much appreciated. I will make sure to make that edit. Please feel free to provide any other edits that you think need to be made.
Well, we have a few things, but I think it all depends on how you're going to treat your soil. And how the hell are you going to pull this off in Angel City, actually? I imagine the corporations will not be happy.
Are they ever? They're only ever happy if they have money.
And power and
So-
control, and money's irrelevant when you have that much of it, isn't that true?
And that's why we're trying to take that away from them.
Well, it's awfully ambitious. How are 6 people going to take down an entire corporation?
Oh, there's a couple more than 6.
I was gonna say with cunning,
can turn into a
guile,
jet.
and cool plans, but
It's the rule of cool. My GM says that is what rules everything.
we are young and vivacious and full of energy.
Well, certainly there is, but you've also look around this table, and a few of you have taken a few bumps and bruises over your very short lives, and that is something to, I don't know, either be proud of or be scared of. I don't know which one.
Well, we'll find out when we can actually rest. So, we're just trying to get these seeds on over the city wall so that we can start community gardens. If the corporations do find out, it is not too hard to find out where their shipments of things are going. So I do believe that we might have that part under control. It's just a matter of getting seeds that have not been altered by benevolent.
Well, most of our stuff is organic here. Like I said, we do the trades here. The preacher man tends to kind of run the 3 different settlements up around the river. And we say run, but I mean, each settlement is sort of run by their own group. Earl and I kind of father and over this one, and it's a fairly sizable one, but how much you looking for? Are you looking for a little, a lot?
I am happy to get enough to propagate a seed crop. If you are willing to give more than that, that is absolutely something that I'm happy to work with you on. I just need enough to provide us with seeds to start this.
Well, how quickly you want to do this? Because we can get a lot of seeds, probably. I imagine we could probably get enough if you wait around for a day or so. Do you want? We talking bushels? Or we talking like 1 packet, or?
How
Day's
much
not
would it-
that long.
No, it's not that long. How much would it put you out for bushels, and how can I compensate?
Well, I suppose we don't do money out here. Money no good.
We could give them a rocket. We have 4.
Wow.
Where are we gonna use those?
We still have 3.
Sure. Yeah, do you guys want a rocket?
What kind of rocket are we talking about? And Earl, the shorter guy with the vest kind of goes on. Is like, I would love a rocket. And if you turn around, he's the one with all the bombs on his vest. I'd love a rocket.
I go, Earl.
That's not Earl. My name's Caleb. Nice to meet
Caleb.
you.
Nice to meet you too. Muffins
I
likes
have-
rockets too.
It's true.
It's true.
They call you muffins?
And guns.
On my bot says muffins.
Oh, yeah, you got one of those raw things. Yeah.
I got 2 of them.
You have 2.
I have a big one and a little one named Cupcakes.
Interesting. I mean, you got a good, like, naming thing, I guess. I haven't had a cupcake in a long time, actually. I'm really hungry now.
I have a tamale if you'd like.
Ooh, I haven't had tamales in forever. Sure, I'll take one.
Here you go.
Well,
I also have-
if this becomes a profitable business location for us, we can certainly bring you back some cupcakes next time. Or any other food stuff you really want from the city.
Very happy to brave the raiders for you, especially because we do often have the upper hand.
Earl kind of comes back in from behind the bar with another bottle, and he goes, see, that's the problem. The raiders usually come here. They don't usually catch too many people on the road, but they've been running up and down.
Do you know where they're basing their camp out of?
We think it's about 50, 60 miles out west. We think. They've been picking up and moving almost nomadically a little bit. Every once in a while, they'll come and pick apart a few people, or they'll come in at night, start a fight, grab something, and leave. They're not very much to taking over.
How many in their pack?
Don't know completely. We get pieces and parts here and there. From what we've been hearing from Preacher Man is they either carrying different vehicles or they got many different people that are spread out. So like 1 week you'll get one type of vehicle, and then another week you'll get a different type of vehicle, and all the descriptions don't match up. So it's not like it's the same vehicles all the time. Sometimes you get it, but not all the time. And so either, you know, I don't know. That's they've hit us a few times, and you know, I apologize for my my paranoia out on the wall, but they have used all manner of ways to breach into this city, and you know, they want to take what we got. They want the short and easy way.
I look at Muffins and I go, we can fuck up some raiders.
I'm always down.
I will absolutely condone you guys actually fucking up these raiders.
Yeah.
I tell you what, y'all fuck up the raiders, we'll find y'all the seeds you can get. We'll even try to get you a little something to go back to. Where'd you say you're from? Angel City? That's that one out on the coast, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll try to get you a little something to get back over there.
We can talk about establishing a trade route after we take care of the raiders as well, if you would prefer. I feel like it would be beneficial for both our community and your community.
I would be most appreciative of that. I don't trust a whole lot of things from the city, so you'll have to excuse us to be checking some things. But if y'all are able to...
Absolutely, and you... Sorry, I was just going to say, you are absolutely able to either have somebody come and vet these things, you can send us with specific lists, however you would like. We can talk about that later.
Well, I mean, it would be nice to get our hands on a few other things to keep ourselves, you know. We try to sustain ourselves out here. We try to live by the land and try to live as nice as we can, but, you know, there's only so much that we can do out here. So a little help every once in a while, you know, we wouldn't look past it. Let's put it that way.
All right. So, when was the last time the raiders were down this way?
Been about a week or so.
About how often they've been hitting you?
About every week and a half. We think they had their trade route of their own, so to speak, if you know what I mean.
So they're about due back, aren't they?
Suppose about that, yeah. That's why we had so many people up on the wall. We could see y'all coming from about 15 miles away.
Which direction did they come from? Straight west, or do they kind of come in northwest, southwest when they hit you?
They've been coming in every one. Sometimes they left. Preacher Man's usually taking down our second settlement. So if you think about it, and he kind of puts his glass down on the table, and he kind of uses his fingers to draw like a little squiggle line in the what dust is on the thing. And he's like, we here, and he draws a little circle. Preacher Man is usually here, and then we got a third settlement that we do way up here, and that's about 100 miles or so up this river, and they hit from all sorts of sides except from the other side of the river. They ain't figured out how to do that part yet, which makes me think they can't ford that river.
Where are they at? Like, if I'm looking at the thing, are they like close to Cibola or where, like Palo Verde? Like where are they? Where are we right now?
If y'all are at
Pull up my glow.
yeah. He pulls you in and he says, well, you got the Mojave out here. We think they may even be coming from around Vegas. Now, that's a far ways for them to come, but we aren't necessarily throwing out the idea that they have friends in high places.
Did we make it all the way up to Parker Dam?
No.
Okay.
Parker Dam is about where, like, if you're trying to like look at his squiggle, look at the glow, look at his squiggle, that's
Yeah.
a little bit basically where he puts the third one at, around that way. There's this dam
Okay.
and the strip and all that kind of stuff. Like, these people have found themselves some sweet parts of the land to live on. So it's no like, and I'm not making you roll for this because you've been in Texas and Juarez so much. Like, these kinds of outposts in places like this are like prime real estate. Like, this is the multi-million-dollar trailer park. Right now where you guys are is just right where like the 10 would be. So like
Okay.
the 10 where the 95 would kind of be going, those old kind of routes.
Yep.
Yeah, right around
Yep.
that way. But because
They're
you
in a
turned
good
off of
area.
that, yeah, they're in a good area. So
Okay.
it's not a surprise that they've been hit a few times.
Well, you know, I'm a big fan of ambushing people.
Wherever possible.
Well, we have sensors out round about 20 mile in a radius around this place. So
How much warning does that usually give you before they hit you?
not long. Enough to get women and children inside, get some defenses up.
Enough. Well,
They come pretty raucously when they come.
I'm sure they do. Well, I think if we post ourselves about 1,000 yards outside, we can keep them away from the wall.
It's at that moment that the very taller person kind of stands up and says, well, there ain't much out there, out beyond the wall. So I don't know if you want to take them on out there or if you want to try to funnel them around this way, but you know, we can provide some cover for you. And
No, we just wanna-
he kind of holds up a very large rifle.
Really, I go, I think we're going to serve as a distraction.
What are we distracted from?
Well, we're going to distract them from you. Grifter, do you want to show them how we're going to distract them?
Sure.
What do you want me to do? I want you to get in muffins and spin up your minigun, but not fire it.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go back to, well, I guess we're inside, so I don't really need to. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm some more comfortable and jack into muffins.
Okay. As the very familiar Windows XP sound starts up, the truck is across the way, and as you crawl out from the truck, you start hearing screaming as people are running away from you because a large robot just came out of the back of a truck.
It's cool. It's cool. Calm down. I
Earl-
can't do anything.
Earl
I'm
grabs his gun and
just-
starts walking outside to see what the commotion is, and then realizes what he asked you to do, and he just kind of starts putting his hands out like, no, it's okay, he's with us, he's with us. Like, you've never seen an old man go this fast to try to calm people down.
So, since he came outside, I don't want to harm their building with my stompy robot. I'd be like, I got distraction number 1. I'm gonna put my minigun out. I got distraction number 2 with the 20mm. Distraction number 3 with the Gauss rifle.
He kind
there
of looks at all of them, and he kind of goes, "That's some pretty good hardware."
It's real good at distracting people.
I mean, it's as good a chance as any, I guess. He
In
turns back
my
in and looks back in.
experience.
He looks back at the saloon. He turns back to you and he goes, "The rest of your team similarly got hand cannons sitting around that we should be aware of?
I walk over to
I
the
take
truck.
out.
I walk over to the truck, pull out my suitcase,
Uh-huh.
and pop out the exo armor
Yep.
and go, some.
Well, this might just work then.
While we're waiting, do you guys have like medics here and stuff like that?
Yeah, we got medics.
Oh, I'm just checking.
We got a doctor.
They need help.
I mean, the clinic's been pretty good for the past couple of days, but you're welcome to go tap with them. Wait, you're the doctor of this group?
We both have healing hands.
I've patched up more than one bullet wound.
I suppose so. I look at it, he kind of looks around at the rest of you with bullet holes and torn jeans and jackets and stuff, and kind of looks at you. He's like, "Yeah, I suppose so." That's what she said. Damn it, that got me. Sorry. What else do you guys want to do? It's getting late in the day, so the sun's getting a little low in the sky.
I want to see if that guy that was working on the engine or whatever is still out there. See if he wants a hand.
Yeah, there is a younger fellow that is working on. You imagine he's basically the general mechanic, because you know how there's just always parts lying around and parts stacked on top of parts and things like that. That's basically what this little garage alcove looks like. And so you go in, and he kind of just stops for a second. He's got some wrenches. He's got his hands in an engine. And he kind of looks up at you and goes, "Well, you dress awfully funny for out here, but what can I help you out with?"
Well, I'm a bit conflicted after that introduction. Anyway, you want some help, man?
I mean, then he just kind of like looks befuddled for a second. He's like, sure. What kind of help can you do?"
Are you fixing this engine? This mass of parts here, or?
Yeah, and he's kind of looking down, and like this is a actual gasoline driven engine. So there are, pistons and cylinders and things like that. And he's kind of looking at it. He's like, "Yeah, it gets sputtered, and I can't figure out why." And I pulled the pistons. I got the rings out over here. I got the camshaft over here. I can't quite figure out why when it gets to the band, and he starts going through all the mumbo jumbo. He's like, when you get into about fourth gear and the band starts going like this, it putters. And then like the turbo kicks in, but I can't figure out how to keep it from the turbo kicking in. I want to run in that race up there around Detroit later next year.
Okay. And you don't want the turbo to kick in?
No. It putters before the turbo kicks in, and I need it to not do that.
Okay.
I'm losing time on my track.
Okay. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
And then I'll roll to take a look at it.
Well, you got your mechanical or your engineering, right?
Yes, I have engineering, and I mean driving doesn't really, I guess, wouldn't work. Okay. I have salvage and
roll your engineering for right now. Your driving will come later, but you're engineering right now.
Well, I am gonna burn a reroll because that was a 1.
All right.
Let's see. And okay. So with my engineering bonus, that is going to be a 19.
Okay. So with the 19, you start pulling through the different pieces and parts, and y'all are starting to kind of like put all the things together. You're starting to make sure that everything is starting to get polished correctly and stuff like that. And it's a little bit of a montage of you guys putting it back together. And Jacket comes off.
On fire. Sorry, go ahead.
Jacket comes off, sleeves get rolled up and stuff like that, and you start kind of putting this thing together. And as you're kind of doing that, you start to notice that like some parts are just worn out, and so you're able to fashion other parts from this with your salvage. And as it all starts to kind of come back together in the waning hours of this day, you start to kind of just see like, he plugs it, he puts it back into together, but he's running the engine without the rest of the car at the moment, just to test it, just to be kind of like it's up on a block and everything. And it's just purring and it's been years since you've heard an actual gasoline powered car.
Is this crackhead mechanic hour?
It's Monster Garage, Identico edition.
Can I fist bump him? Just go dink and flicka.
Yeah. And the sputter that he said was hearing, like a light bulb just kind of goes off in his face, like when he realizes that like you guys have fixed the sputter, and it's just a pure straight power band at that point. He goes, I like you. You're Bunny, right, Bunny?
Yeah, thanks. Tell your children about this.
He kind of goes, I might, man. You going to Apex this year?
What are you talking about?
Apex, man. It's a music and car race. It's up in Detroit, man.
Oh.
It's a freelance.
Oh. Whoa.
There's a lot of money on the line out there.
Ooh, good. But you guys, wait, hold on. I just heard you guys don't use money here.
Yeah, but I gotta get parts from somewhere. I ain't gonna just get them around here all the time.
It's fair. Okay.
Just because we don't use money around here doesn't mean every settlement doesn't use money, like hard currency and stuff like that.
Fair enough. How much money you need to finish this up? What you need?
I mean, it's just gonna take me some time. I'm gonna paint it up and everything like that. Probably gonna paint it red.
All right. It'll go faster, so that's good. Make sure you put a few coats on there. And some flames. Well, if you need a sponsor, let me know.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, you offering to sponsor me to go to Apex?
I am. And how much you need?
I mean, we got the trailer and everything up there. I mean, 20,000 maybe or so, just to get us up there, and some expenses and stuff to get us along the way. I mean, we're gonna have to make a few stops and stuff. It's kind of far across the scar there.
Say no more. I got you. And I'm gonna wire him or send him 20,000 souls.
He gets out a stick basically to kind of do it. He says, "Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of connection to the net, but I carry this, this stick around for when we get to the cities and stuff." So, and he transfers it, and he just kind of looks at it, and like there was 12 on there at first, and now there's like 20,012 souls on there. So
yeah,
he is now flush with cash.
I'm gonna sweet, and I'm gonna message and be like, I need you to. We are gonna do the decal situation on it, though. I do want on the hood or somewhere. It doesn't have to be the hood, but I need you to put Yakuza Productions.
Okay. Okay.
There.
He's
Nice.
like, he's kind of looking at it. He's like, what if we like put that? And he like picks up your jacket a little bit and looks at the back of it, and he kind of looks at the car and he looks at the jacket and all. I got some ideas. Yeah. I got some ideas.
Okay. God damn it, Jefferson, you're a genius. I trust you. Do it up. Thank you.
While that is going on, while your glow goes off, and it's Felipe.
God, finally.
When you pick it up, Felipe looks like he's had the shit kicked out of him.
Who am I killing?
Felipe doesn't get a chance to answer as the camera for this changes a little bit, and you see a very large man with half a like cyber face and a very large gun put up to the back of Felipe.
Hi, what's your name?
Zemo. What's yours,
All right,
love?
Zemo. You wanna come fucking fight? You come fucking fight me. Come here.
Oh no, love.
And I'm
You're gonna come
drop
fucking
in the
fight
pin.
me.
And- Oh yes, I will, buddy, and I will absolutely relish every single second as I pull your entrails out and fucking choke you with them. Leave Felipe alone.
Did we hear her saying this out loud?
Believe so, right? You're still there in the saloon, right?
At which point I look at her and I go, all right, apparently we're murdering people again.
Yay!
So everybody, like, I'm
So
gonna tip
basically-
the screen so that people see what I'm seeing, but not so that this fuckface can see them.
You drop him a pin on Felipe's phone, and then he drops you a pin within Angel City. And he
No.
just kind of like leans in and goes, "See you soon," and then terminates the link.
So I'm going to murder somebody. Muffins, I need your minigun, and I also need some napalm and probably some rope. I might need nanites if those exist here so that I can put them inside of his ear. And also, I might also need something that I can stick to the side of his head so that we can short out his cyber face.
I mean, 20 millimeter does a good job with that.
So I want to do all of it. We will
Well,
make him sit through all of it. Here's the pin.
Can you pick up my minigun?
I will try and I will succeed.
I mean, I can just do it for you.
Thank you. If I point at somebody, will you shoot them?
I mean, I don't think you have to ask that. You're all the time telling me not to shoot people.
This is the one time I want you to shoot somebody, okay? I'm pretty sure that this is the same guy that killed Titus.
No, I killed that guy. Well,
I'm pretty sure this guy was with that guy. Zemo.
I'm playing back my mental gun cam, and I did shoot the shit out of him, but I didn't really confirm that he was dead.
Well, now we can go and confirm. He has Felipe.
Either way, I get to kill something. I don't care.
Perfect.
Hey.
Everybody else in?
Yeah, but we told these nice people we'd kill some people for them first.
I will kill them all also. Let's go.
It's at
Okay.
that
We can
moment
pick
that
them all up while we go.
it's at that moment that the alarm inside the saloon and
Oh.
many other alarms inside start going off.
Sounds like they came to us. We can kill them so we don't have to go far. Let's go.
And that is where we will pick up
Yay.
next week. Apparently
so-
with a murder spree.
Billy is just like,
Try to help out.
whoa, where did this
Like,
come from? Like,
have
he's
you-
like, all right, let's kill these people real fast. So we can go back to Angel City and kill that other guy real fast. Wow.
You ever seen a 900-pound war robot skipping with joy? Because you're gonna next time.
Apparently.
Any Kodiaks that I can commandeer?
wait, is Eve about to multi-spec?
Fuck yeah, I am. I even have some free floating upgrade points, so you know.
Oh shit. Stuff's getting crazy towards the end of this campaign. I love it.
Don't mess with my people.
Apparently. Jeez.
I need there to be a visual of Muffins running with Joy, Joe, Mallo. I don't care what you're doing this weekend. We're making that happen. You can use my yard if you need to. It's so overgrown. It's all a green screen. It's fantastic.
Goodness. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. We will pick up with that cliffhanger next week, where I predict that somebody will shoot a gun somewhere. I think. I just have a feeling that there might be some shoosting next week. So,
Or
you know,
we'll go with the ultimate plot twist, and Muffin's gonna become a pacifist.
I will scream.
Nope, here for that. Nobody shows up on Muffins the pacifist.
Seriously.
I just
All
have
right,
this.
chat, does
I have
anyone
this.
want to see Muffins the pacifist? I mean, I'm curious now.
I kind of feel like Muffins
Is
would
that the
throw a
Muffin Man?
tantrum. Yeah.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Muffins would be one who would figure out how to be a pacifist violently, like a violent pacifist.
I'm just gonna rig my minigun, and instead of shooting bullets, it's gonna shoot little slips of paper with affirmations on it and positivity notes.
Wait, hold on. But if it shoots the affirmations at Mach 1, it still accomplishes the goal of killing somebody. It's just that they become a
No.
fortune cookie. Like,
It's literally toxic positivity.
yeah, exactly.
Most people at Dove know about this because I feel like they're underutilizing their resources.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
look.
have you ever seen people be turned into fortune cookies? Like, they just, like, suddenly they just do like this, and there's a piece of paper in the middle of them, and it's like,
I mean, the 20 millimeter is a pretty big bullet. You could probably scratch some messages into the casing.
and thus we have a song called Bullet with Your Name on It. There you go.
I got a 20 millimeter casing laying around here somewhere.
Just like a bullet going through someone's head that just says, "You did great, buddy." On the side of it.
20 millimeter casing
Wait,
around.
if you don't spend the time, assuming that you guys live and you go to driving back to Angel City, if you do not spend the time between leaving this settlement and going back to Angel City, scratching a few of those onto the side of the bullets, I believe you have failed.
Okay.
Post game show, I'm gonna be looking up affirmations and fill up the
I'm
list.
just gonna put Zemo on every single one of my bullets in hopes that one of them hits him.
There you go.
Also, haikus. You can be vague enough they could apply to several people.
Ooh, haikus. I like that.
I like that idea, actually. All right, chat, we love you. Try to stay cool, try to stay safe out there. Still try to wear your mask if you can. That'd be great. Things are still cray out there. Go get the vaccine, please. Even if you don't want to tell people that you did it, just go and do it and then tell them you didn't do it. It's fine. Drink your water, take your vitamins, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And we will see you again here next week for a thrilling episode of Angel City Stories. We love you all. Mwah. Mwah. Good night, y'all.